Sports reporter Bill Ryder sure has a lot to say about LeBron James. He, according to this, LeBron James is killing his team. His team that just beat the Washington Wizards 105-94. And not his coach, 40-year-old Eric Spoelstra. So he says in here several, like LeBron James needs to grow up. He needs to be more of a leader to his team. He needs to cooperate more with his coach. And he needs to get a clue. And then he quotes him a whole bunch of times about complaining about his coach, or the coach complaining about him. So anyways, he's giving tips to LeBron James, this sports reporter who is, obviously just as big of a name, because I'm sure more people have heard of Bill Ryder than LeBron James, right? He's giving LeBron James some tips. Lesson one, he's giving him lessons. Learn to laugh at yourself. Let's see. Lesson 2, act like a pro. Lesson 3, if you're going to ignore reality, interpret things in a way that have the best chance of being good for your team, not for yourself, for your team. So obviously he's indicating that LeBron is selfish and his decisions are selfish. And he just goes on and on about this rant about LeBron James because, it's popular to beat up on LeBron James. Okay, this is an awesome team with awesome players, and they expected to run through everybody. But look, this is their first year working together, and they've got some kinks to work out. And there's a big target on their back, and every team is looking to blow them out to make an example of them. And they're already doing very well. No, they're not going to win every single game, and they're not even necessarily going to win the championship, because I think both the Celtics and the Lakers can shut them down. But it doesn't mean that in the future, in a few years, or even next year, 1 year from now, that they're not going to be unstoppable. It's just very popular because of his decision to join this team and take what many people think is the easy road to beat up on them. But I think, this writer is completely out of place, and he's just jumping on the bandwagon and trying to beat up on LeBron James.